So happening, people. So I did say that I was gonna do another video just explaining exactly what's going on at the moment. So slightly different scenery. I'm in my house at the moment. I just thought I'd leave it till I get in because it's starting to get hectic now. In the car wash, certain times it's just non-stop. I'll do a video showing what happens when it is non-stop. Obviously, I can't really do it while I'm working because at the moment I'm sort of helping out and working as well as doing what I'm doing. So it's a little bit hard to do it while it's all going on. But I'll try and get like certain spots. Sometimes you get certain spots where you can say, all right, then I'm gonna just go to the corner and record it for a bit and then get back involved. So yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, it's been a crazy, man, so far. It's picking up really well. What I expected it to do, it's doing and sort of surpassing. So I'm glad with that. Uh, Obviously, everyone was sort of, I don't know, fretting a bit before because it was dead, and I was saying, "Nah, don't worry, it's gonna be all right. We'll pick up." And I think because there's around about three people that are sort of running a business. The boss of the place, my friend, has sort of brought people on to run it with him. So there's three people in total, and then there's me that's doing the ads and managing the site as well. So there's like it's sort of like four, but obviously I'm sort of there to get it off the floor and manage the place, and obviously do the advertisement side of it. Um, but yeah, so basically they was worried that they didn't really have what do you call it? They didn't have faith in it, and I was just had to keep reassuring and saying that it will pick up and it will do well, and it's slowly starting to do that now. Obviously, it is. We are in the middle of a pandemic at the moment, so that was a little bit worrying. Obviously, you don't really know how people are going to react or how people are going to sort of take to people being in the car and things like that. And so far, you can sort of notice that the roads are quiet at times, which is there's nothing I can do about that. That just is how it is. People ain't coming out. People are worried of catching it, and people are sort of staying away. So taking into account that side of things, it's doing phenomenal. The ads, what I've put out already, and these are simple ads. These are just testing ads. These ain't even, I haven't put everything that I want to put into it yet. I just wanted to see how people would react to it first, and then go from there. And so far, it's been a really good response. So it's doing well. It's doing as I expected it to do. So what I've done, I'm not sure whether I can't remember. I don't think I explained the full work that I've done up until this point, but I've sort of put together a website. So it's a simple website with Wix, and it sort of breaks down. So you would, when you go onto the website, you'll go straight onto like a landing page that will take you to other landing pages. And there's four businesses that you can access through that first page. Now, it is a very simple site. I did explain to the boss, like, that's not really my area. I can do it, but it's not my area of expertise where I can, put together a crazy website like that. But I can do simple websites that will convert into sales. So I just put that website together, and I just, like I say, linked different businesses from that one page. And with the offers, I've done a sort of like a hidden page. So people who are going onto the site, they can't see the page, but the people who we're pushing to can. And the reason for that is that we still need to be making money. So even though we're upselling customers, you still want your ordinary customers that are coming in. They may look at the website, look at the business through Google or whatever, and then come down and go for a wash, but they're paying for the wash because we are upselling customers. So we are making a lot of money from that. And I did say to the boss, I says, don't focus on all the partners. I says, don't focus on the money. because a lot of the times I've spoke to people in the past and I've been like, I can run your ads for you and I can do this and I can do that, and I don't want to spend the money, and I keep saying like, you ain't gonna make money unless you spend money. One, and two, the people that you've got coming in, if you look at everybody that's coming in as just money straight away, you ain't gonna. It's not gonna happen. Like, obviously, you have to make some money in certain circumstances with certain businesses, but you can put it in a way where the offer is so good that it attracts the custom to you, and you make enough to move forward, or you make a small amount of profit to move forward. You don't have to look at maximizing straight away, because that's not how it works a lot of the times. A lot of the times you have to build relationships with people. If you've got a good product or a service, that person will come back. So that's what you should be building off, not how do I make money straight away. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't work that way. And like I say, the people that I spoke to in the past, they haven't moved anywhere because they don't want to spend the money. How can you not want to spend the money on the ads, and how can you not want to take a little bit of a hit when people are coming in? There's no point in you advertising an offer that's not really an offer, because then it's almost like you're cheating people, and people will clock onto that, and it won't work out for you. It won't work. So they've listened to me anyway, and that's why we are giving away the free wash, and we are giving away. I've only just started the tires. I think it was a couple of days ago I started the tires advertisement. Again, it's just a simple ad to sort of bring people in and get the pixel going, and to also sort of measure it and see, okay, what's working, what isn't, because there is a couple of different variations to it, up to both of them, to the tire advertisement and to the car wash advertisement. So yeah, that's just a £10 off offer that we've got going on. I would have went for more if we could have, but you know, the boss was sort of like, leave it at 10 for now. But I would have went a little bit higher, just to where people look and they think, wow, like this is a good amount of money that I can get off, and you're helping people out. It's not just about what you can get; it's about helping people. And if you can help someone, and it takes a load, especially in these times. These times are crazy. A lot of people are losing their jobs, and a lot of people are suffering. So if you can sort of look at that and say, you know what, I can help people out by doing this, and in the long run, that person will come back because they will be appreciative of the offer that's going on. A lot of the people that we've got coming in, they love the service, for one, and for two, they love the fact that we're giving, and we're not afraid to give, and we treat everybody with respect. And the amount of times I've seen people coming back is crazy. People come back with their family members. People come back with their other cars. You'll see people today. A guy left. We had a really long tour. A guy left. Came back with his other car and carried on talking again. And he was saying, I'm going to keep coming. Earlier on today, there was another guy. Says I gave him an offer. He purchased quite a few tires. So I says to him, I'll do a wash for you, and he was just really appreciative of it. And he just says, I'm gonna bring all my friends. I've got a lot of friends around the area. So it's just about just think beyond the money for a sec. I know a lot of people, they just think money, and for some people that works out, but that's not the way how I like to do things. It's not always about just what you can get. And don't get me wrong, it's all about the profits. I know that, I've always got the profit in my head as well, but it's also about giving. And in time, you will recoup that money. I'm telling you, trust me, it will come back to you. And like I said, it's already happening for the wash. The amount of people that are coming back, it's crazy. So it's all about knowing, how to push yourself forward, but also how to help. So I've got my little list there. My memory's terrible, but yeah, it's it's one of those things where with the testing phase, it it has to be done. You can't really get around the testing. When you test and you sort of understand how people are reacting to your ads, especially when it's like local, because when it's the internet e-commerce, it's a little bit different. So internet, yeah, e-commerce, it's a little bit different. But when it's a local business, you sort of have to spend a little bit more time testing, in my opinion, because it's a small area. Um, I can't really. Well, then I haven't done much e-commerce businesses, to be fair. So I'm not gonna comment on that in that way yet. I mean, from what I've learned so far, it does work a little bit different. And with the local businesses, you have to build like a relationship and really understand your customer and who they are and what they're sort of bringing to the business and so on and so forth. So for me, it is a little bit different, but like I say, I haven't done much, so don't take my word on it with that. I don't want to put out information that's wrong, or people are saying, "Well, you said this, and this is how it works," and all the rest of it. So, I am gonna do an e-commerce website soon for myself. I have got knowledge on it, and I have worked with people before, but not to the extent of knowing exactly what I should be talking about and how I should be putting it across. So yeah, I'm gonna do some work on it and build my skills on the e-commerce side of things. I'm still confident. It's one of those things where I've learnt enough to know that I can bring in a profit for a business depending on what they're selling or what service they've got. But yeah, that's something that I'm gonna have to go through and teach myself in a little bit more detail. So yeah, that's around about it. Um, Oh yeah, I put a link on Facebook when I created the ad. I put a link from Facebook through to the offer pages. I did do a subscription at first, and that sort of failed. Um, it just there was something wrong on Wix's end. People was subscribing, and we would have had a lot more subscribers, but for some reason it weren't firing at certain times, and people was getting frustrated and leaving comments saying it don't work, and certain people was thinking, oh, is this real, and all the rest of it. And that's another thing, a lot of people, because of the offer of the free wash, they think it's not real. We've had quite a few messages where people have phoned in and said, is this offer really real that we're seeing on Facebook? So that's a really good thing, that people just think that offer is too good to be true, because it is actually true. So that was a great. It was great to sort of see that that's what's happening. But yeah, so what we ended up doing, or what I ended up doing, should I say, was taking the subscriber method away. So before it was had to subscribe to get the code, and then afterwards, what I've done is I've put it so they land straight on the page where they can get the code, and then underneath that they've got the option to subscribe. Now the good thing about that is that people get, for us, we get to wean out who really wants us to contact them and who doesn't, because we've said that for more offers like this, subscribe, and people are still subscribing in quite good numbers. So, and remember, this has only been what I think it's just under a week these ads have been running for. So there's plenty of time to go. It's really good for how sort of how early we are in the process. So it's a fun time. Like I love I've helped quite a few of my friends build businesses before, not in sense of doing advertisements for them, because this was quite a while ago, but it's fun. I find it fun building a business and seeing it grow, and interacting with customers. Like today, I had a really, really good conversation with one of the customers that came in, and he gave me some really good advice and ended up taking his contact details. So for me, I just love business, and I love to see the mechanics of it working and what has to go into it. And it is a lot of hard work, and you do have to have that passion for whatever you're doing for it to build. But it was. it was in the past really good, and now it's just something that I've got a really good big passion for. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment anyway. Still pushing. I'm still trying to do as many videos as possible, and it is something that is new to me. Like, I have done a bit of Premiere Pro with being in university doing graphics design, but nowhere near what I need to be able to edit videos. So I'm learning that as well. So there's a lot going on, and then I've got to go to uni in September, which is crazy. And to be honest with you, I don't really know what to do. I have to weigh up the pros and cons with uni. I might do a video on that because I feel like this is a big opportunity, but also it's a big risk because we don't know whether we're going to go into lockdown again or not. And at the time of this video, we've just come out of the first lockdown, so I don't know whether we're gonna go into lockdown again. Some countries have, and it is a little bit scary to think we could go back into it, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we don't, and you know, things move forward. But yeah, I've got to take that into consideration with my decision. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably do a little video on that just to go through it and see how I'm gonna go about it. I'm not sure yet. I'm really not sure yet, but we'll see. I do want to finish it off because I don't want to have wasted all that time and money. And don't get me wrong, I can defer and go to another year, but again, that's something else that I've got to think about. So yeah, that's it so far. If you are watching or you've subscribed, thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing. It means a lot. It's good to see that people are interested in my journey, and you know, I've got some good comments as well. Thanks for the comments, because it does push you forward and it does make you think, yeah, you know, people are interested, and it does make me want to document more. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Video's gone on long enough. So yeah, thanks for watching.